Number 10. 2024 Chevrolet Equinox EV, $37,250. In addition to being completely electric in 2024, Chevy claims that its little Equinox SUV is the most cheapest in its class. The Bowtie firm is making great strides in the field of electric vehicles, following in the footsteps of the Silverado EV truck and Blazer EV SUV. The base FWD system on the entry-level Equinox 1 LT grade, which costs roughly $30,000 in the US, produces about 210 horsepower and 242 lb-ft of torque, while the optional EAWD system significantly increases those numbers to 290 horsepower and 346 lb-ft. The Equinox EV comes with an additional 8-year 100,000-mile limited warranty on top of the SUV's basic bumper-to-bumper coverage. Number 9. 2023 Kia EV6 GT, $43,000. With the EV6, Kia introduced its first-ever EV in 2022. However, the Korean chose to step things up for 2023 with the EV6 GT. It stands to reason that this remarkable compact crossover SUV is Kia's fastest and most potent vehicle to date. A dual-motor EAWD powerplant powers all four wheels on the EV6 GT. A massive 576 horsepower, 430 kilowatts, and 546 pounds-feet of torque are produced by the front-mounted 160 kilowatts motor and the rear-mounted 270 kilowatts motor, which are both powered by a 77.4 kilowatt-hour nickel-cobalt-manganese battery. Number 8. 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 6, $44,000. With a WLTP estimated energy usage of 14 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers, Hyundai's newest EV is expected to be one of the most energy-efficient EVs on the market when it debuts in 2021 as the second model in the Ioniq family, following the 5-passenger Ioniq 5. Although the Ioniq 6 has a more rounded appearance than its Ioniq 5 sister, the larger wheelbase of 2,950 mm also opens up the inside, where dual-color ambient lighting with speed synchronization is found in the roomy cabin. The Hyundai Electric Global Modular Platform, which the Korean automaker claims will enable 800V ultra-fast charging from 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes, serves as the foundation for both EVs. Number 7. 2023 Subaru Solterra, $44,995. The high-capacity 72.8 kWh lithium-ion battery pack and two electric motors in the 2023 Solterra, Subaru's first-ever EV, allow for a 228-mile range. The engine produces 215 horsepower and 249 pound-feet of torque when mated to a single-gear automatic transmission. The Solterra has a standard dual-function X mode and a cutting-edge low-speed cruise control system dubbed Grip Control, just as the Forester and Outback Wilderness. For a maximum speed of 6 mph, the system allows you to pick low, medium, or high grip. On narrow, uphill roads with Grip Control, all you need to do is steer the car. Driving is easy in these conditions because to the class-leading 8.3 inches of ground clearance. Number 6. 2023 VinFast VF9, $55,000. The VF9 will be available in two trims, Eco and Plus, just like the VF8, its smaller sibling. The full-size VF9 measures 5,118 mm long, 2,070 mm wide, and sits 1,696 mm high. It is obviously much larger than its mid-size predecessor. It also sits rather low with a 3,150 mm wheelbase, 189.2 mm ground clearance. High-voltage lithium batteries rated at 92 per 123 kWh power, the 2023 VinFast VF9. Also, the VF8 and VF9 have standard all-wheel drive. Number 5. 2023 Lexus RZ450e, $55,000. The RZ450e, a brand new dedicated electric vehicle from Lexus built on the ETNGA platform, has been unveiled for the North American market. The more upscale alternative to the Subaru Solterra EV and Toyota BZ4X does more than just switch badges. Its design, accessories, and even parts of its technology are unique. The brand new RZ450e's powertrain consists of a 71.4 kWh battery pack and two electric motors, with the front motor producing 150 kilowatts and the rear motor 80 kilowatts. Both of these generate 308 horsepower when combined, which is 93 horsepower higher than the Subaru Solterra AWD and the Toyota BZ4X AWD, both of which generate 215 horsepower. Number 4. 2023 Cadillac Lyriq, $62,990. The Lyriq, a crossover that Cadillac unveiled, is the brand's first-ever all-electric car. The historic luxury manufacturer is hoping that the crossover will mark a turning point toward a more prosperous future. According to the premium manufacturer, the typical XT5 small crossover owner travels 40 miles each day, meaning that the same driver could go nearly a week on the Lyric's promised range of more than 480 kilometers. This is provided by a 100 kilowatts battery pack that is housed in the floor, like many modern EVs, which will lower the vehicle's center of gravity and improve handling. Number 3. 2024 Chevrolet Blazer EV, $66,000. Still deserving of this list despite not being a 2023. In 2024, the midsize Chevy Blazer will only be electric. The Chevrolet Blazer SS is the brand's first-ever electric performance vehicle and offers the most potent driving performance available. Its motor, which is only offered with all-wheel drive, has a maximum output of 557 horsepower and 648 lb-ft of torque. Along with the Chevy logo, these lights also shine when the EV is charging. Most of the features are shared between the LT trims, such as the monochromatic exterior, the 19-inch wheels, and the complete LED lighting. Are capable of 0 to 100 km per hour in 6.5 seconds, and have a top speed of about 200 km per hour. They both have 402 horsepower and 457 lb-ft of maximum torque. Number 2. 2024 Polestar 3, $85,300. The Polestar 3 is initially fitted with a dual-motor setup that produces 489 horsepower and 620 lb-ft of torque. The power rises to 517 horsepower and 671 lb-ft of torque with the optional performance pack installed, resulting in a 0 to 100 km per hour time of roughly 4.7 seconds. In contrast, the current Polestar 2 with the performance pack produces 476 horsepower, 502 lb-ft of torque, and about the same sprint time. Other features that are included with the Polestar 3 support its reputation for outstanding performance. Standard is an active air suspension system. In normal driving situations, the torque split favors the rear for a sportier sensation. At the rear axle, a torque vectoring dual-clutch transmission facilitates cornering. Number 1. 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQS, $104,400. Built on the same modular EVA2 platform as the EQS sedan, the 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV breaks cover with a sleek exterior and upscale interior, as you'd expect from the German automaker. This first-ever SUV shares the long wheelbase, 3,210 mm, with the EQS saloon, but is over 20 centimeters higher. In addition to the dynamic select modes ECO, Comfort and Individual, the 4MATIC versions feature off-road, a further mode for off-road driving. Available on the 450 and typical for the EQS 580 is the attention-grabbing MBUX Hyperscreen, consisting of 3 screens fixed within a single sheet of high-strength glass.